Hi and welcome. Today we will talk about skincare and more specifically skincare during COVID. Well, I got infected and I'm still recovering. That's why we won't talk about makeup in these days because I don't want to touch makeup until I get tested negative. So I thought it was a nice idea to talk about skincare during COVID. I got the Omicron variant that is practically a bad cold with runny nose, and I lost my voice completely, but now I'm getting better and better. I don't have fever anymore and I'm recovering quite fast. You can imagine that in those days you don't want to touch your face at all because I was congested and I couldn't breathe correctly. I couldn't talk even. I had my eyes burning, so I didn't have actually the mood for skincare. However, I liked to have a treat just to use a few products that were nourishing and actually helped me also to recover, to relax, and also to spend some time because I could not do much. Also because I found that my skin was quite dry. So the first thing was to treat myself and use my favorite cleanser. So I kept my skincare in those days quite simple, and I use my favorite cleanser, that is this one, is the DEVIANT Skincare Cleansing Concentrate. I'll show you how it is. This is actually limited edition. This is my holy grail, and I wanted to use this one for those days where I felt really bad. Also because I needed a supplementary nutrition and nourishing effect, starting from the cleanser. And it's a balm that actually is water soluble, so you don't need, if you can use a towel or a cloth to remove it, but you can also use just water, and it leaves the skin supple and smooth. And you can also use it as a mask, so you put it on your face. In that case it should be a clean face, and you keep the product on your face for a while. I leave it for, I don't know, 10-15 minutes before washing it out, and it's also effective like that. The skin is smooth. Also it has an amazing list of ingredients, so keeping these ingredients on top of your skin for a certain amount of time is nothing than beneficial for your skin. And after that I could tolerate almost nothing more, so I just went with this couple that is actually a serum, that is OSMOSIS Rescue, and this is a repair serum. So practically it has antioxidants and anti-inflammatory ingredients. I'll put a list of ingredients here, and so I found that it was calming, soothing for my skin, and especially during COVID I think it was right serum to apply on my skin. It has a little bit of scent. I mean, there are no artificial fragrances, no any kind of fragrances. The fragrance comes from the actual ingredients used, and I like this genuine smell. So you combine usually the serum with a delivery system that is in these mists. There are two types of mists. I only have this one that is an activating mist, and what I do usually is what I did actually just after cleansing. I use this like a toner, spraying on all over my face, and then I went immediately afterwards with this serum and spread on my face. and that was pretty much it. So just 3 products. I didn't want other things on my face. Yeah, no, I didn't apply SPF because I didn't want to strip my skin in the evening to remove it, and I also was planned to stay in bed all day, so I really didn't want to do anything more than this. So this was pretty much my skincare for these days. However, it's very hot here in Italy. We reached 35 degrees inside my home, and so I don't have air conditioning, and it was a problem, right? So a way to refresh my skin during COVID, also because my skin was so dry, was actually to massage my skin, my face especially, with some tools. And I use some Jade tools. So I'm really into these face tools, and these are made of Jade, and the brand for all of these tools is Montlay. This is actually the box that I still use to store these Jade tools. I have 2 compressors. I always buy these in couple. They are sold individually, but I like to pair them, because if you have a couple of them, you avoid the contact of your end, so you only use the stones to have a contact with your face, and this actually mimics a massage made by others. Otherwise, if you touch your own face, you know that you are massaging yourself, while if you use 2 tools, it really mimics a third-party massage, like a spa. So I always use a couple of tools. I buy always in couple. So I have these Jade tools. They are compressors, and with these I focus on, around my eyes, or you can press some points on your face or activate your lymphatic drainage. So I find these very nice. But the star for me, if you have to choose, I would start with the Gua Sha Tool, and this is actually the Montlay one, and I also have one from MER that, if you see, it's actually a higher end version of the Montlay, and I believe they are made by the same manufacturer. This is more expensive because it's thicker and it's bigger a bit. I mean, these are handmade things, so there are always variation. Every piece is unique, but in general I can say that this is a heavier, thicker, and higher quality. And so I use a couple of these, and they can really sculpt your face, but I generally use them as to massage my face. And what I used with this, with these are very smooth, I have to say. They are not rough in any way, but I use an oil in combination with these massaging tools, and the oil that I used was this one, a face oil by AUGUSTINUS butter. I have a full size that I purchased a while ago, and I think they complement so well to each other. I will put again the ingredient list here. I like this oil because it's not the usual blend of cheap oils. These have very interesting list of ingredients, but I have to be honest, you don't have to spend that amount of money. Any type of oil, even sunflower oil is fine with these tools. It's more the massage tool than the oil itself. However, I have it and I will finish it, but I'm not sure if I will repurchase it, because any oil is fantastic with this tool. So if I had to prioritize the spending, I would start with a couple of Jade Gua Sha tools, and then buy a cheap oil to combine to use them, in order to use them. And so what you do is spread the oil on your face and then start massaging. I'm not the expert to show you how to use these tools. You can go to other specialized channels. I'm just telling you that I use these tools during my COVID, and I've seen a lot of improvement in the tone of my skin, in the dryness of my skin, because my skin got smoother instantly, and also in my mood was improved. So I really, it was really beneficial to use these kind of tools during my COVID days. And I also want to say that I kept my tools fresh with ice cubes. I took a cup with some ice cubes, and I put my tools inside the ice cubes, so they were fresh, and I could really have the refreshing action on my face. So there's that. This is my simple COVID routine. I assure you that I could not tolerate anything more on my skin. And yeah, so yeah, I hope this was helpful, and see you in my next video. Bye bye.